Hey everybody, what's up? I've been sitting here for a second, and I feel as though if I don't want to say overcomplicate, because it's pretty complicated, but if I overthink what I'm going to say too much, then it just won't be genuine, it won't be authentic, so I'm just going to hopefully roll with it on take number one and hope it sticks. So, I guess... I obviously, with what I believe I'm going to title the video, in this moment, I have a tumor in my neck. It's about yay big, and it's something you want to know what, in the short time that this has been evident in my day-to-day experience, I've seen so many people come and reach out to me that have gone through very similar things or are going through similar things, so I'm not that much of a commodity. But I have cancer right now, and that's scary, and it's been a very difficult past couple weeks. I have to get my thyroid removed, and I'm doing that this coming Monday, so it's been just everything has just fell. Like, the whole world has just been flipped around, like, within the matter of literally just the past couple weeks. It's very fresh, but I just had my last doctor's appointment today before the surgery on Monday, so I figured now would be a good time to sort of share a little bit, and then post-surgery, when things are you know, I have all my ducks in a row per se, a little bit more, I'll share more from there. But I guess where I'll start off, we'll just start from the beginning. And I went home to Florida, like, I guess like a month and a half ago. And as a lot of you know, and I mean, the crazy thing about all this, and the main reason I feel like I needed to share, is because I've been sharing my life for the past, what, 6 years, 7 years, for the past 6-7 years of my life. I've very transparently in a lot of ways been sharing my you know, whether it's my previous musical endeavors, or my drumming, or relationships, or family, or accomplishments, or failures. Like, a lot of my life has been so right in front of for people to see. So in a time where I actually have something that's probably like gonna be the most heavy thing I'll ever have to share, I think I'm gonna be able to help a lot of people, hopefully, and shine a light and perspective for hopefully a lot of people that have known me over the years. And I think, you know, hopefully my experience will allow a lot of people to see life in a way without having to go through what I'm going through. And the short version of the story is I was in Florida, and I was gonna get my ears molded for, like, in-ears, like, you know, to play shows and things. And it was an ENT, ear, nose, and throat doctor. And he, you know, like, while I was there, he's like, all right, you know, like, let's just do the normal sort of routine. And he's like, you know, I feel a bump on your throat, like, probably nothing, but, you know, you should probably go get an ultrasound. I got an ultrasound when I was in Florida, and it appeared suspicious. So when I got back to California, I scheduled a follow-up with another ENT, ear, nose, throat doctor. And he sort of had the same analysis, like, you know, at this point it was like, you know, it's kind of sketchy, it could be anything, it just could be inflamed, it could just be a benign bump, benign tumor kind of thing, but, you know, like, it's, you know, they're telling me at this point, you gotta imagine, like, they're like, it's, you know, 99% chance, it's probably nothing, no big deal. I'm like, oh, okay, sure, I mean, yeah, let's do it. And then, yeah, then I had a needle biopsy, which is, like, where they sort of, like, poke your neck repeatedly and get samples of the cells in that general area. And then, you know, I had to wait a week for those results to come back. And, I mean, I'm not trying to plug anything musically, I just want to give you sort of a time stamp. But I released that Ramones cover, like, within the past couple weeks, and that was actually the day I found out. And I was, you know, I've been going with my girlfriend Gia to most of this, but I mean, let me backtrack. I would have not even got my ears checked if my dad, you know, I talk really loud a lot, and what we've solved is I probably just talk loud because I've been in such a musical environment, whether it's marching band when I was a kid, or shows in my teens and early 20s. So, like, I just tend to talk loud because I think I'm just so used to such bombarding noises. But my dad was like, he was very persistent. He's like, you gotta go get your, go get your ears checked, go get the in-ears, like, go make sure you don't have any hearing damage, like, he was just worried that, like, I might be going deaf. So I was like, all right, fine, Dad, I'll go get my thing. So, I mean, if it wasn't for that, I mean, the scariest part about all of this is I have caught it early enough. I mean, it's not necessarily even early. I mean, it's I smile a lot because that's sort of my, I don't know, my coping mechanism in a way, and I sort of like to find the humor in things, but I caught it early enough that everything appears that it'll go swimmingly, but I didn't catch it that early, so it's definitely kind of petrifying. But yeah, so I mean, like, it's just all the things, all the sequence of events that had to come through for this to even work. If my dad wasn't so persistent about me getting my ears checked, if my little brother didn't graduate high school right when he did, like, this could have totally just gone under the radar. I would have never known about it. But yeah, so we bring it back to that needle biopsy. Then I went to go get the results, and at this point, my girlfriend had been coming with me to everything, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go, like, I'm fine, like, it's no big deal, I'll just go to the doctor by myself. So, I mean, I could laugh about it now, but it was hands down the most, probably, I mean, for lack of a better term, as eloquent as my vernacular could be, it was real fucked up. I was by myself. The doctor walked in. I knew someone was kind of fishy because he walked in with like an assistant, and there was someone on a laptop, and they sat me down. They're like, he just was like, hey, there's you have cancer in there, and we're gonna need to take care of this. And my entire body just dropped. Like, when people are telling you for weeks on end that, oh, 99%, like, it's probably just benign, it's benign, and then you hear you have cancer, that's, I mean, for someone like me that's had a basically very clean bill of health my whole life, that's about the scariest thing you could really ever imagine. So I don't know, where I'm going with this is, like, now for these past couple weeks I've sort of been a little irregular with the project I've been working on my channel here, because I mean, I've been bouncing around from this doctor to that doctor, and this opinion and that opinion, and what the message I want to get across here is that I don't even know if I want to call it a message. Like, I'm extremely lucky. I'm extremely blessed. I've gone these past couple weeks in between just being fucking pissed, or being sort of really down and sad, or like just grateful, and in this moment I'm very grateful. So I figured this would be a good tone to talk about what's going on, because I don't want to, there's enough going on in the world. I don't need to project a tone of negativity, but I wanted to talk about this when I'm feeling at the best I can be feeling in this time. And I mean, yeah, just all this, like I mentioned before, like from my family, I mean, like, I gotta say, like, it's it's scary for me, but my girlfriend Gia, and my grandparents, but I mean mainly my immediate core family, my nuclear family, as you could say, my mom, my dad, my two brothers. Like, I think they're a million times more distraught and unsteady about all this than even I am. So I mean, like, just feeling that sense of compassion and love from those you're closest to is just amazing. And my girlfriend, and really just my and then my extended family as well. Like, I have great grandparents and things of that nature, but my immediate family and my partner here, like, everything's I mean, just having them through this has made it a lot easier. But all I'm trying to say is, like, I'm extremely fortunate that I have so many resources at my disposal, but maybe I should get a disposable camera and start talking. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm in San Francisco, or just outside of San Francisco, and it turns out for neck and throat cancer, UCSF is probably in the top 10 best places in the world, and as far as research for this kind of cancer and this sort of problem I have on hand. So I couldn't really, I mean, I guess maybe there's like 9 other places I could be on the globe that are better, but in reality I couldn't really even be in a better spot. Just in the same sense that my dad was so persistent about me getting my ears checked, he was also very avid and persistent in getting in the door with the best people I can. So I mean, I got all I need. I've caught it enough in a timely manner where things seem fairly optimistic, and I mean, really, what can you do? I mean, the only way to look at it is, in theory, I'm going to be getting my thyroid removed, And then once I get my thyroid removed, it's just sort of a matter of I have to take thyroid medication for the rest of my life. But I mean, taking a pill once a day is a very small price to pay. And as long as we check up on this persistently throughout my life and I take my thyroid medication, in theory, I have you know, an overwhelming majority in my favor that I'm going to be able to live an elongated life full of good times. But I mean, nothing is really guaranteed, and I think that's the point of this, that nothing is fucking guaranteed. I am a healthy 22-year-old guy that's, I mean, like, I'm no saint, but I mean, like, I try my best, and this kind of thing could happen to anybody at any time, and like, whether it's cancer or a car accident, or, I mean, just anything. Like, it's just, this whole thing for me has, I mean, like, you know, I had to get an MRI the other day. I tweeted about it, and that's when a lot of people started approaching me like, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on? I'll tell you what, the MRI is probably gonna be the worst part of all of it. Being inside of a tube for literally an hour. Like, imagine being inside this small tube for like an hour. And they had like a cage on my head, and it was I literally, I mean, it was like an hour-long panic attack, I'll tell you. And but yeah, you wanna know what? That's all I'm trying to say, is that life's too short. Like, don't stress about anything. I mean, like, I don't want to say it's easy. I mean, I have cancer, so I mean, it's, again, a little humor. Like, it's not necessarily easy for me to be humorous, and I know that beyond disease and so many other medical problems people face, I mean, I know there's so many challenges, and there's people come from all different walks of life, whether it's like abuse, or it's medical problems, or a dysfunctional family, or, I mean, I know there's so much that every one of us are bombarded with in our own individualistic way. But all I've learned from this is, like, as long as I could breathe, as long as I'm not dead, I mean, I'm just gonna enjoy it. Like, I can't stress about anything. Like, I mean, this is sort of mundane and sounds silly, but, like, you know, it's like if the cat shit on the floor instead of the litter box, I'd be like, what the hell? Like, you idiot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who doesn't? Like, when something dumb like that happens, like, you're like, yeah, damn it. But now, like, I can't say damn it at anything. I'm not gonna say damn it at anything for the rest of my life. Like, who cares? Like, it's all too fragile to ever get upset about the little things. So basically, I know this video is kind of long. I don't really think there's any room to edit. Like, what am I gonna edit out? Like, so I imagine, God, I mean, I haven't really shared this with many people, but I mean, just I really do appreciate it, and I am gonna appreciate all of the, you know, best wishes and good vibes and things of that nature. Like, it truly, like, it makes a big difference, and I'm a big advocate that sort of spirituality and just like the way, you know, you approach things from, you know, from your perspective and having others. Like, I think it's all going to make a big difference. So I really do appreciate it. But this is not really about me. I'm, you know, I'm feeling good. I'm in good spirits. Everything's lined up as it should. But it's just more of I want to share something important. Like, this is going to probably be the most important thing I could ever really share with anybody. Like, just that message of don't overcomplicate your life on a day-to-day. I mean, as long as you have the opportunity to mold what's going on, then you got to be grateful. As long as, like, if you have the option to walk away from something or make a change, or you have you know, tools at your disposal to change your life, then you got to be grateful. I mean, as rough as things could be, like, I just feel in my heart, I just don't think I'm ever, I mean, I'm not perfect. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure the cat will shit on the floor tomorrow and I'll be like, you bastard. But, like, I think I'm going to be able to let go of it a lot quicker than I ever did. And as silly as that metaphor is, I hope you get what I'm saying, that just nothing's worth stressing over. And I'm just going to enjoy the next few days. And, you know, everyone's telling me that, like, you know, a couple weeks after the surgery, like, I think I'm gonna be playing drums again and doing my thing again very soon. And again, I mean, I have the most amazing family in the world. I have a beautiful person that I have the most amazing relationship with, and I have so many people and friends and old tour mates and old people I've worked with, and just like there's so many, and like everyone that I mean, whoever the hell watches this is crazy in itself. So like, I got all I need, and I'm gonna work through this, and just thanks for watching, and just don't stress about anything. Doesn't matter, I promise. That's like all I could like tell my parents or like friends, or just like don't fucking stress. Who cares? Life's short. Just while you got it, enjoy it. Yeah, so hopefully this is good, and I'll keep you guys in the loop. I mean, maybe I might even post another, aside from like my channel in general. I mean, I think maybe I'll squeeze in another drumming type thing before my surgery. Like, I'm in good spirits. I'm fine. I'm gonna be able to do this. So take it easy, and I will follow up more intricately post not having a tumor in my neck. Yeah, all right. Much love. Bye.